Hi lovely, how are you? Good, good. So we're doing your wedding makeup trial run today. Okay. How are you feeling? Oh, yeah, nerves are understandable, that's okay. But you're excited? Good, okay. And how is the sort of preparation going in general? Do you think you've got most things sorted now, or? I suppose, yeah, just the usual bits to go. But have you heard back from most people that are coming, or? Because I know that can be a real pain, can't it, for some people? No, that's good, that's good. It takes the pressure off, doesn't it? So what sort of makeup did you have in mind? Do you have any pictures that I can sort of work from? Or you've already got an idea in your mind of what you would like? Because that's usually the best way to work from. If you've seen sort of different things that give you an idea, then it just gives you an idea. It just makes it easier for, you know. Okay, natural, yeah. That's the usual, really. Most people want just to, because they don't want the makeup to distract from the dress. You know, you don't really necessarily, not for everyone, you don't really want to have really heavy glam makeup and a stunning dress. You know, it works for some people obviously, but most people that I've done before have said they will just want a nice light eyeshadow, a pale lip, just like a rosy tint, just to sort of bring a bit of warmth and, you know, just brightness to their skin and just sort of bring them out a bit. And, you know, because the white dress, it can wash people out, so that's why with a hint of pink on the cheeks, pink lip, pink eyeshadow, just, you know, not like bright pink, but just a, you know, yeah. So that's the sort of thing you had in mind. What colour are the bridesmaids' dresses? Because that's usually quite a good one to base them on. You know, you can sort of match the lip colour to or the eye colour to the bridesmaids' dresses. Raspberry blush. That's a gorgeous sounding colour. My goodness me. Okay, I may actually have the right colours for you today. That sounds lovely. Really, really nice. Okay. Do you want something to complement that? Do you know what sort of nail colour you're going to be going for? French. Very nice. French tips. Okay. Are the bridesmaids having the same, or? Okay. That's nice to give them the option. So French tips or just a nice pale. Yeah. Okay. I'm just writing it down. So just so I can, you know, go back, do my research. I'll take pictures and things like that of you today. Sort of quite nude colours, yeah. Okay. So just out of interest, have you had anybody else do a trial run for your makeup? Oh, stop it. Just me? Oh, I better do a good job then. No pressure. Okay. Right. So what sort of dress are you having? What, have you decided exactly, or have you got sort of a few that you're looking at? Okay. And what sort of tones? I suppose I assume you're going for like a white or creamy colour. Okay. Oh, I do like an ivory. Yeah. And is it like a vintage dress or like really modern, flouncy, or what's your plan? Okay, mermaid tail. But oh, okay, yeah. That sounds stunning. You have to show me some pictures later. Oh, that sounds really pretty. And then your bouquet, have you decided on that? Because again, colour-wise, it can all kind of tie in together. Obviously, right, so not to be putting pressure on you, I can do your trial makeup today. We can always do another trial makeup before the big day, you know, because things are going to change in between now and the big day, because you're, you know, obviously it sounds like you've got the bridesmaids' dresses all sorted. Okay, but you can change your mind over what flowers you have in the bouquet, and even maybe what sort of dress you have, you know, or just completely change your mind over what makeup you want. So really it is okay. That this is meant to be I can do something for you, make a few suggestions maybe, but by all means, you know, call me in 2 weeks and say, I didn't actually quite like that. I did at the time, but I've changed my mind now. Could we maybe try it like this instead? I'm completely happy to do that. At the end of the day, this is your day, and you want it to go how you want it to go. You know, it's not down to me. Okay. Right, I think I've got the main questions I wanted to ask out of the way. If anything comes to mind, I'll ask you in the meantime. I suppose actually a question to ask: what do you normally do, like makeup wise? Do you have a particular routine, or do you just sort of throw things on, or does it change depending on what you're doing, or just one of those people that just does the same thing all the time? Right, okay, so foundation, powder, eyes. So you wear mascara every day and shadow. You wear eyeliner? I know I very rarely wear eyeliner. I would if I was going out, but for a day-to-day look I don't tend to. Okay, liner sometimes. That can look really nice for a wedding day. You don't sound too keen, but just a nice sort of thin line that could look really nice on you. It just brings it out and really defines it. And your eye shape, I would say, it would look good, so I wouldn't worry. Again, it's something we can try if you don't like it. I do think that's something I would want to try on you this time. If you're not keen, then next time we can try it without. Just a thought. Do you wear lipstick liner? Not generally. Okay, I would put a lip liner on for the day, because I can fill your lips in with the pencil and then do the lipstick. It just helps it last longer without it sort of going a bit funny. About gloss. Lip gloss? Not a fan? Okay, that's absolutely fine. I'm quite a fan of the matte lip. Yeah, so, I mean, a gloss can look really nice if you're going out, but for your wedding day, lipstick, absolutely fine. That's nothing wrong with that. What have I forgotten? About blushes. Do you wear blushes or bronzers or anything? Highlighter? A little. Okay. And that's fine. And your skincare routine, actually, is quite a good one to ask. What do you do for your skincare routine normally? Do you cleanse, tone, moisturise? Brilliant. Very, very good. Ah, that's brilliant, actually. Yeah, facials are fantastic. In the run up to your wedding, you want to be that will really brighten the skin and help sort of, I don't know, give it a good canvas to work on for the day. Try and maybe keep up the facials after your wedding as well, though. Maybe you don't have to quite do them as frequently as you have been doing, because obviously the expense of that is, you know, it's going to add up. But for your wedding day, that is worth it. That's a good one. But otherwise, you cleanse, tone, moisturise, you exfoliate at all? Once or twice a week. That's perfect. That's really good. Do you wear any masks or anything? Oh, okay, that's good. And I take it they cater for everything. Okay, so you've got hydrating, blemish. I mean, the blemish one, I probably wouldn't worry too much about, because you don't have, I wouldn't have said you've got bad skin or anything. That's probably from having the facials, obviously, as well. It will help. I just worry the blemish ones can dry out the skin if you don't have particularly oily skin or blemish prone skin. It's okay for every now and again if you have a bit of a breakout or something, but I wouldn't really, I don't think I'd really recommend on your skin once a week. I feel like that's probably too much. I'd sort of maybe edge away from that one. What was the other one? Oh, a brightening one. Good, that's a good one. I've got a brightening one too, I do like that. A lot of people sort of think, oh, it's a bit pointless, but it does work, it really does. And what's even nicer is that you can feel it working on the skin, can't you? Yeah. Okay, right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly map out your face so that I can just label the points of what makeup I've used, what shades of foundation I've used, and eyeshadow, and maybe how much I've applied to your skin. Just bear with me for a minute. Okay. Your eyebrows, do you have your eyebrows waxed? You've got a brilliant natural shape to them actually. What do you put pencils or anything on them, or get them tinted, or? Okay. I've got an excellent a new liner, liquid liner for eyebrows. I need to do mine, but this works brilliantly for the time being because I've been a little bit gappy in the middle bit, so it just helps sort of fill it in a little bit. I've never really done much to mine. I wax them every now and again, tweeze the odd bit that comes through, but otherwise I'm quite fortunate, I think. Have you had any thoughts as to what hairstyle you're going to have, whether it's going to be up or down? Oh, that sounds lovely. Part up, yeah. Again, that's something that you could even change your mind on the day and decide, you know, are you going to have it coloured or anything like that? Because you've got lovely natural sort of lighter bits that sort of come through. I'm assuming they're natural. They look natural. Yeah. It looks lovely. Okay. Okay. I'm nearly there. I mean, you're going to wear much jewellery. Just, yeah, little studs. That sounds pretty. That sounds nice. Sounds like you've really thought things through. And your veil as well. Are you going to have like a nice big floaty veil, or is it just more simple? That sounds nice. Okay. Right, what I'm going to start off with is I'm just going to clip your hair. Just you've got a few little sort of stray away bits. I'm just going to sort of pin them back, if that's all right, if you don't mind. I've got some hair grips here. You don't have to tie it back if you don't want to. It's just to get the little bits out of your face. The rest of it's all right. So yeah, I'll just I might need a few hair grips, but I would like them back at the end if that's all right. You can have a trial run of your hair as well. Yeah. It's a good idea too, I think. They're just little floaty bits. It's not even like that much hair. Oh, that one won't go in. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. That's alright. Just to get there's a couple of bits here. I think that's got it. Okay, right. What have you done to your face this morning? Have you done any face prep, or have you just sort of left it for me to do? Okay. All right. In that case, I'll just go with a bit of toner. I'm not going to cleanse it all or anything like that. I don't tend to cleanse in the morning. I tend to just tone. I used to cleanse, tone, and moisturise morning and evening, but I double cleanse at night. I think with like doing it in the morning as well, it just was too much on my skin, so I just tone, and then that removes any dirt that's sort of built up, or oils or whatever, overnight. That's usually enough. Just some cotton pads here. I'm going to get some the like environmentally friendly ones, so like reusable ones. I mean, but maybe like bamboo and things like that. But they're so expensive. But I would like to. I just think that would be much better for the environment. I mean, I get through quite a few of them, so I do my best to be sort of preservative with them, if you like. But right, I've got two different toners. I've got a lavender toner, which I tend to use in the evening because it's very calming and soothing on the skin. It's quite good for irritated skin. And the other one, it's chamomile and something else. So that's quite calming on the skin. The only thing I'd say is I think it's got a higher alcohol content in it, so I can find it a bit dry. It's quite good in the morning because it kind of wakes you up. The lavender one's good for an evening one, so I think I'm going to use the other one, unless you've got any, you'd rather have the lavender. Sure, okay, yep. So it's oh, I apologise, it's not chamomile at all, it's orange blossom and ginger. Sorry. So this toner clarifies and refreshes oily and combination skin. Extracts of orange blossom and witch hazel promote balance, while ginger helps to normalise skin's oil production. Directions for use: apply with moist pad to face and neck, avoiding eye and lip area. So let's just get through it now. Okay, close your eyes for me, please. That's fine. I'm just going to blot that with the tissue. Okay, and now I'd like to apply some of this gel eye contour. It's for puffiness and dark circles. So I like to use this in the morning because it's nice and cooling, and I just feel like it kind of helps wake the eyes up a little bit. It's quite a nice blue colour, and you can see that very well. Right. So I like to just sort of pat it in my fingers like this, and then just if you look up for me. So I like to just put it under the eye, like the bag's underneath, if you like. And you just want to have a little patting motion, just to kind of get that, sort of help get the oxygen and things moving. That's what builds up and gives the discoloration, is just not getting any movement under the eyes. And then if you close your eyes for me as well, and I'm just going to apply it to the eyelids too, and under the eyebrows. You feel it's nice and cooling, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so over the top of that, the eye gel, I like to apply this. It's called Hydrogenius Aloe Water. I haven't been that fond of this. It's good. So it's, I don't know. It definitely does the job. It's definitely hydrating. Maybe it's just my skin type. As you can see, I've got through it. But it's a gel consistency, which is great for underneath makeup, and probably is better for sort of my skin type in a way, because sometimes creams can be a bit too, they can sit on the skin a little bit too much. And this is lovely, especially in the morning. It is very nice actually, because it just, again, it's cooling, and it just, I don't know, it does sort of waken you up. So this says, the liquid care, normal to combination skin. Every morning and evening, alone or after your serum, apply 1 pump to the face and neck and use instead of your daily moisturiser. Now, I don't actually use a serum at the moment. That's something I need to, but they are rather expensive, so, you know, I don't at the moment. I use an eye serum in the evening sometimes. So my pump broke. I did manage to drop it on the floor, so now it doesn't actually pump out, which is very, very frustrating. But it's fine. Instead, we just take this out and we apply to the skin. It smells lovely. I mean, if you have a smell. Just smells refreshing and clean and good for your skin. I mean, the aloe vera will be excellent. That's why I do find it quite good for like problematic skin. It just feels pure, you know. So I'm just going to have this between my fingers, and then if you sort of tilt your head up, that's it. Just gonna sort of apply this under there, and then to your forehead. Just, you want to get it in all over. It does feel lovely and lightweight, doesn't it? It doesn't feel like you're sort of piling things onto your skin. Yeah. Just put it down your nose. That's it. Okay. Lovely. Right, just give that a minute just to kind of absorb. I don't like to then put products on over the top of that until I've given it a chance to kind of settle. That's feeling okay, yeah? Cool. So next, I like to apply my primer. Actually, I'm getting low on this. This I do like. It's by Estee Lauder, the mattifier. So it's got shine control, and it's a perfecting primer and finisher. Now, see, before I bought this one, I used their one that's sort of below this on the scale of shine control, if you like, because the salesperson said to me that this product is actually only used for people that are doing sort of wedding makeup or for like makeup artistry, not for daily wear. So I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. She knows what she's talking about. I don't at that point. So I went for the one she recommended, which I specifically said to her that the one I'd been using, which was from a different brand, I didn't really feel like was giving me shine control. Yeah, it was smoothing everything, but it didn't kind of stop the shine across the day, if that makes sense. And the product she gave me was like, no, this one's definitely for you. I got home and it was exactly the same consistency as this other brand, so which I found interesting in itself. But I thought, okay, well, I'll use it, see how it goes, and I wasn't happy with it. I sort of gave it time, but I used it, finished it, but it just wasn't the one. So when I went back the next time, it was 6 months later or something, I spoke to a different lady. I explained the problem, and I said that like it didn't have enough control, you know, didn't sort of protect it, didn't mattify it enough. Sorry. So she said, "Oh, you want this one?" I was like, should have had that last time, you know. Anyway, I'm really happy with this one. I would say on some days I found it too drying, which I understand what that lady was saying before, in that it's a bit too much for every day. Generally, most days it's fine. I just have the odd day, and I think it's when my skin gets dehydrated if I haven't drunk enough the day before. That's really important, I would say, for your wedding. In the run-up to, when you want to be drinking a lot of water to really make yourself look your absolute best and feel your best as well. Very, very easy when you're stressed and busy to not remember to drink anything, so I really would recommend just always having water. Tell your friends, your bridesmaids, everybody around you, please make sure I've always got a drink in my hand. Yeah. So anyway, long story. This I think would be perfect. So it's a different consistency. So the other product that I was referring to is like a clear gel type. It's kind of got a very velvety texture. It's lovely, very nice. And that's what I mean, it really does just completely smoothen out the skin. This one, however, is more of a, looks pearlescent. You can see, so it's white. I'll just put a bit more on there. But it blends in clear. So like literally you can't see anything on my fingers now. So and we're just going to apply it to the main sort of T-zone area. Don't want to be putting it on your cheeks unnecessarily. Just bring it down the nose. And if you look up for me, I like to put it right up under the eyes. And if you close your eyes, I also like to sort of put it on the eyelids as well. As a base, we can use a different base if you'd prefer as well, but I like to put that primer. That's it, you can open it if you want to now. And just put a bit on the chin and top lip as well. Yeah? Lovely. Okay. So how does that feel? See, it's nice, isn't it? I find the other one is quite, not cakey, but you can really feel it on the skin, whereas this one just is so smooth and liquidy in comparison. It feels lovely, doesn't it? Right, next thing I'm going to do actually is I'm just going to apply a primer to your eyelashes. I'll do this first just so it's got time to actually sort of absorb and take. This is a Nouveau Lashes product, so this is for after LVL treatments. It's it's a conditioning serum, but you can apply to your eyebrows as well. I won't bother with yours. It's not necessary for today. So it's a conditioning product, but it can be used as a primer. So, do you use anything like this? No. Okay. Right. Let's just. Right. If I say blink, you blink. Okay. I'm just going to start by putting a little bit just on them, on the tips and stuff. Right. If you just look up for me. Just want to get right underneath. Just doing a slight rolling action as well, just to kind of make sure I get it. Right, now if you just blink for me. Blink, that's it. Blink, 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 blink. Lovely. It's nice, isn't it? Right, I'm going to try and do the other side and get this angle right. Okay, right, again, I'm just going to sort of do the tips. Right, if you just look up for me. So I'm just going to roll them as well. Okay, and then, right, if you blink for me. So blink, 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 blink. Okay. Lovely. So what do you plan to do for your lashes for your wedding? Do you think you'll do, like, get anything done to them, or you just want me to just put a bit of mascara? A lot of people like to have false lashes put on, whether it's lash extensions or just strip lashes for the day. I mean, you've got gorgeously long lashes anyway, so I mean, actually LVL would work very well on you. Really, really, that would look lovely. Genuinely think so. Just something to consider. I am an LVL technician too, if that, you know. Right, I'm just going to give that a second just to set on the lashes, sorry. Whilst that's doing that, I'm just going to update my portrait. So I'm just going to put my pen's running out. What have we used so far? Gel contour and the hydrogel. mattifying primer. And the lash serum. Yeah, that's just something to let me know about. If you make a decision, if you decide, oh, I'm going to get my lashes done for the wedding, that's fine. It doesn't change a whole lot. It would change the way I have to apply your eyeshadow, but it just means I'm using less product for your mascara and things like that. So we can put mascara on over the top of the extensions. Maybe that's something to try. Get your lashes done, and then I can do another trial run for you, and then you can decide what look you prefer. That's an idea. Okay, we used that toner, didn't we? That's it. The Orange Blossom. Okay, right, that's where we're up to for now. Okey-doke. Just apply a lip balm quickly whilst I'm waiting for the other products to. Before I put the other products on. You just sort of relax. That's it. This one is a vitamin E. It's a Body Shop one actually. So it's Moisture Protect Lip Care with vitamin E and moisturising wheat germ oil. It's got a slightly unusual smell, but it's very, 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 very good for your lips. Lasts a very long time. Okay, just so. Right. And what I'm going to do now is I'm actually just going to apply eyeshadow. Oh, could put an eye base on you. That would look good, wouldn't it? Would help. Just trying to think which one I can use. I mean, that could work. Yeah, let's try that one. This is a Pro Base one, so it primes as well. And conceals as well, as I meant to say. Just going to put a little bit on my finger. I don't need very much. There's only eyelids. Right, if you just close your eyes for me. That's it. Yeah, it's like a weird, like very thick, moussey almost texture, isn't it? Okay, can open them again now. Right, so eyeshadow wise, now I said to you about the raspberry colours. I don't know if you can sort of see what colours I'm wearing today. They're a bit darker maybe. It's up to you. You don't want them to be like exactly the same, but you want them to kind of have a bit of a resemblance, sort of some connection to it. So it's completely up to you. So my gut says go for this. I do have a rose palette if you're interested. And this one is a salon exclusive brand. So it's you can buy it yourself if you want to, but it's only available to buy it in salons. So it's excellent products. They last so well, and they're more they're cheaper, they're more cost effective. So I certainly would recommend them. Right, let's see. So I think I want to start off with using. It's like a nice. I don't know what's it called. I'm going to attempt to pronounce this. It's called Damask. So we've got Chantilly, Chiffon, Damask and Baroque. I'm going to start off with number 3, so we're just going to do that and give it a good tap. If you close your eyes for me. Lovely, thank you. I'm just going to start off in the middle. And my way across. I'm just going to repeat on the other side, so keep your eyes closed for me. Got a lovely eyelid. It's quite a nice one to apply the eyeshadow to, actually. It's got a naturally nice shape. Full of compliments for you today. Just going to tap that one off. So I'm going to go with a darker shade. This is more plummy. I'm just going to do it from the edges. It might be too dark for you, but it's up to you. You've got a nice, with your eye colour, it works with it. So I'm just doing slightly sort of circular motions, so if you can feel. I'm just going to do some on the other side. That's it. Right, I might just use, it's like a really, really bronzy gold. It's a very, as you can see, it looks more gold this way when it's actually on the finger. It's a weird texture, it's not powdery too much. But I'm just going to go straight on with this, with my finger, as opposed to with the brush. The brush doesn't really pick it up. If I used a wet brush it would, but it seems to work nicely on the finger. I can put some on mine if you like. Yeah? Right. I can show you how the difference that it makes. Using a finger over the brush. So can you see that side I used the brush and that side I just used my finger. It's a big difference. Right. So if you just have a look in the mirror for me and just sort of make sure you're happy with that. Yeah. But so there is a sort of highlighting one if you like. Sorry, I didn't really wanted that. So which centre of the brow bone? Definitely. I'd say close, if you can just close your eyes and look down for me. That would be helpful. That works beautifully. Yeah, that looks lovely. Definitely. Good idea. Sorry, I didn't suggest that before. Okay, right. The next thing I want to do is get your foundation done. Okay. Now, I normally suggest to people to use the foundation that they would normally use on a daily basis, because you know how it applies, you know how it's going to last you during the day, unless of course you're not happy with your foundation, of course. If you're not keen on it and you would rather me choose one that's more likely to last, it's up to you. I've got one with me today, but equally if you've got sensitive skin I would recommend we use the one you would normally use. I have a little pot here, a sample one that I can use on you. I matched it when you came in to book the appointment, didn't I? I matched the foundation, so that's okay. Now, I like to use a brush. If I can find it. Here we go. I like to use a foundation brush to sort of apply the base and then go over with a beauty blender. Okay, now I've got a new packet here, so there's two and they're different styles. So what would you prefer? Would you rather just sort of do my own thing? That's absolutely fine. Okay, in that case we shall start off with using the brush, just because I feel like I can get a better coverage if I then follow it up with the beauty blender. Okay, I'm just going to apply some of this foundation to the back of my hand. It's not really scented, no. It's this, I can't think which brand it is. Some of them do, they do smell absolutely amazing, like perfumed. Which again, that's why if you've got sensitive skin, it's not good, not ideal. Right, just going to. Let's see. Yeah, I still think that's the right one for you. Right, okay. If you just sort of look up for me, I'll start with under the eyes. And down the nose. And just a bit more. Just come up here and onto your forehead. Around the sides of your face. I'll just get a bit more. My brush is a little bit wobbly, sorry. How's that feeling? It's nice, isn't it? It's nice and light. It doesn't feel like a heavy. It's a full coverage. I use the same product on me every day, so it's an Estee Lauder one. It's double wear stay in place makeup because of the fact that I tend to get a bit of a shine every day. Just unavoidable, really. Just going to do your top lip, above your top lip, so to say. I think I'm happy with that. I mean, I'm not even convinced I need to go with the Beauty Blender, to be honest. It's up to you. Have a look in the mirror for me and let me know. So just going to sort of come up around the eye a bit more. Just going to blend it a bit better at the side. Get it so if you don't want a nice orange line around the side. That's okay. Yeah, I'll just have a look in the mirror for me and just let me know what you think. Yeah? Yes, it's good coverage, isn't it? That's why I don't really want to go over with the Beauty Blender unnecessarily. I'm only going to be adding more product to your skin, and I think actually we've achieved quite a nice finish like that, haven't we? Right, okay, so the next thing would be just going to add a finishing powder. So I really like this Chanel one, and this is, I saw this through loads of sort of beauty YouTube channels actually that I've watched over time, and a lot of them have trialled this product and really liked it. So I thought, I wasn't keen because I don't like to spend too much on makeup, and this was about £35 I think. So more than I would ever have considered spending. It's more than I'd spend on my foundation. But you know, that was a I wasn't convinced, but the reviews have been so good that I thought, you know what, just give it a go, live a little. So I bought this in September of last year. Let's see, February, March, about 6 months ago nearly. And I don't know how well you can see, but there is actually a lot of product left in it, and I use it every day, I would say. It's a beautiful container. The only thing I would say is it's quite a heavy container, so it's not the most practical of things to take it off. They do compacts as well, so you can take them around with you, but I couldn't afford to spend double as much, because the compact was almost as much as this one. So as you can see, it's just your usual sort of powder. I like to mix it in the lid. So I have a big powder brush. Don't worry, that's just stained. It's okay. Everything's been cleaned before you. Alright, so I just tend to dab into the pot and then swirl it in the lid. Okay. And then I just do a big dusting sort of all over. So just, yeah, close your eyes, thank you. I like to do a big dusting all over. Down the nose. I'll leave your eyelids alone. Yeah, that should be fine. So, because it's a translucent powder, so it doesn't have a colour to it, it just absorbs and sets onto the skin and sets the foundation. You can get some that have a pearlescent effect. You can get some that have will sort of match your foundation colour almost. Some match it exactly, but some people don't want that. They find it too heavy a look, so it's kind of got a tint of sort of foundation to it. But I prefer that one because it just sets on the skin and you don't really know that it's there. So you don't want anything that's brightening, because that can, like for me, I'm very pale skinned anyway, so it just washes me out. Okay, well, I'm just going to give that a second to work. I'm just going to write down where we got up to, okay, what I've used in that bit of time. Before we start going on with powders and things over the top, I'd rather just give that a minute just to take effect. Okie doke. So we use the Me palette on the eyes. You have to let me know what you think of the eyeshadow, because obviously you think you like it now, you might change your mind in a week or so. It's absolutely fine. And I can try, like I said, the rose palette. I worry the rose palette would be too pink, because if you're tired at all on the day and you've got slight sort of any pinkness around the edge of your eyes from lack of sleep or anything, a pink colour like that palette is just going to make them really pink. If they're bloodshot at all, it's just going to draw attention to that. I feel like the colours we've used today would actually be quite effective, because it wouldn't have that problem. So it's just something to consider. Let's see, we put lash serum down. So yeah, Me palette. Oh, and the priming base, followed by, what shade did we use for that? Okay. And you have to let me know what you think of the foundation, how it lasts compared to what do you tend to use? Okay. Oh, I've heard that's good. Yeah, again, that's featured in some of the videos I've watched. No, that does sound good. Okay, everyone likes different things, so, and everyone has different methods of application as well. So I don't think there's any right or wrong, as long as you're happy and you're comfortable with it, you know. Let's see, like I said, I'm a huge fan of the double wear. So, the Chanel powder, and that's shade 26. I know that. I think they've only got like 3 different shades of that particular powder. I like 26 because it's translucent. Okay. Let's see. So next we want to do blusher. This palette I've had for a little while. It's a Lancome one, and it's a compact little thing, so we can. It comes with a little brush inside. I don't find it the most effective thing for application though, so I do like to use again Lancome blusher brush. This is for just cheeks and contour. Just find it quite effective for getting the angle. I don't really tend to use that side so much. I tend to use that more for if I've sort of overspilled on my own eyeshadow, if I've sort of rushed putting it on and some of the eyeshadow's fallen out. with you, I put the eyeshadow before foundation to avoid that problem. So, right, so I'm just going to dab that in there, tap it off, and then if you just sort of tilt your head up for me, I just want to apply to your cheek and then swoosh it out. Blend it in a little bit. That's lovely. I'm not a big fan of the bright pink. I like a subtle, and this one has. It had. Might not tell me on the back here. Doesn't tell me. I had. I particularly went for this one because of the fact that it's got like light reflecting technology in it. So it's almost like a blushing highlighter, if you like. It's got little particles in it that the light brings out the different sort of tones in it. Okay, I think that is very nice. Okay, don't want too much. I want to keep it simple. So I think a little bit of bronzer would be good on you. A little bit. Just get a brush. My handle broke this morning. Typical, isn't it? So I like this sort of angled brush. So this is a highlighting and bronzing palette. So my bronzer appears to be slightly broken. Try and get it open carefully, but it's still still usable. Don't worry. Okay, so just going to dab that in and pat it off. You can just do that with your face for me. That's it. Just want to get in. No, I'll keep it light, that's okay. Don't worry. And then we're going to sort of come round the edge of your face too, just to sort of warm it up a little bit. Tap it off. Hang on, let me just pop that down. I'm just gonna. Can't see what I'm doing. Oh, thank you. And then just come around the face again. And a little on the nose. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that looks like. Oh, I might just stick a. I like to do a little bit of blusher just on the forehead and down there, mainly because it's got the is it the particles in it? Okay. Right, just sort of clean that brush off quickly. Just going to put a little bit of highlighter on. Just want to do it on your cheekbones. I think that would look good. And that side too. I'm just going to actually just do your eyebrows quickly. I'm just going to wipe over your eyebrows quickly just to get this little bit of foundation on them. With a slightly wet cotton pad. Right, so this is the brow liner that I was talking about. So it's called a Signature Brow Styler. This is shade Ebony. So I think you're probably about the same as me. But I can use a different shade if you decide you'd prefer it a bit lighter. Or if you decide to get them tinted or something before your wedding. So, basically, as you can see, it's a very, very, very fine tip. And I'm just going to pull your skin up. Here, sorry. I'm going to pull your skin up. And I'm just going to rest my finger on your face, if that's okay. And just make ever so slight whiskey marks. Like you're drawing whiskers on a cat. Just gentle, swift movements. And then I'm going to come over on this side and again just sort of hold you still. It's weird, isn't it? You can feel how cold it is. It's kind of a very satisfying feeling. So, don't want to do too much. very conscious of the fact that you're, if you don't really do a lot to them anyway, to then have something on that's quite a dramatic feel. I'm just going to wipe that quickly. Okay. Nice. I think that's a good look. Right now, I'm going to set your face. I'm getting low. I've got another bottle, so there should be enough in here for you today. So I just like the Urban Decay De-Slick. So it's a makeup setting spray for oil control. So it's brilliant stuff. Really, really effective. Double lid as well, which I don't quite understand, but alright. If you just close your eyes, I'm going to cover them up as well, but just keep them closed. That should be enough. I'm just going to pop the caps back on. And then we're going to give your face a quick waft because you can feel really wet, can't it? So I'll just give that a second. Whilst that, so I'm just going to update my list again. Let's see, so we use the Lancome blusher. I love that Lancome blusher. I think that's probably perfect for you. It just gives that hint of pink, but nothing too sort of bright and fake. You know, it just gives that warmth and glow. And then we used the contour palette, and the bronzer, and highlighter. I'm not sure about the highlighter. I might be tempted to try a different highlighter next time because I think that's too white. I think I maybe want something that's a bit more. I know in my head what I'm thinking. I was trying to think how to describe it in a way that sounds appealing and not like, what are you talking about? I can't remember the name of it, but bear with me, trust me on that because I do think that would be right for you. Right, so then we did the brow styler. In ebony. I think that looks good on you. I understand if you think you might be too dark, if you want to keep it natural, but we could try a shade down. Shade down probably wouldn't hurt to try at least. But you might really like it. I think it looks good. I haven't got the shade down with me. I'm very sorry. Just because it's new. It's a new product and they didn't have that one in stock, so I'm waiting for them to send it to me. Let's see. And put that on the nose and the cheeks. A bit on the forehead too, didn't we? Right. And the De-Slick setting spray. Have you not used that before? Have you not? It's brilliant stuff. It really, really is. And it's not like, I mean, this is the big bottle. This is not like the worst thing to have to carry around if you're sort of desperate. But you can buy smaller, like travel size bottles. That's, what's that? It doesn't say. It did say. Doesn't tell you how much is in there. That's weird. Oh, here it does, sorry. 118 mils. So I think the smaller one, one's like 70. Oh, it might only be 50. I can't remember off the top of my head now, but it's about half-ish. I remember it not being exactly half. It was either slightly more or slightly less than half. I can't remember. But obviously it works out cheaper to buy the bigger bottle anyway, but depends how worried you are about having a travel version. What else have we done? Oh, no, that's it. So we need to do your lips and your mascara. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to apply your lip liner first, okay, and then I'll apply your mascara, and then we'll do your lipstick. Okay, so the lip colour I'm thinking for you is Pillow Talk by Charlotte Tilbury, and that is what I've been wearing this morning. so I'm a big fan of it. But I just think it gives you that sort of natural look. The alternative would be Very Victoria. But Pillow Talk's got a nice pink to it, whereas Very Victoria, again, it has as well, but I'm just airing towards Pillow Talk. I like to put Very Victoria on first thing in the morning and then top up with Pillow Talk in the afternoon. I think, yeah, just think for you, especially with the eyeshadow, I feel like Pillow Talk would be better. I think we should try it. So this is a Pillow Talk lip liner. So, oh, that's quite a satisfying sound, isn't it? Okay, right, so if you just relax your lips for me, I can pull them about and stuff. I'm just going to put the lid back on the end. Alright, so I'm just going to, it's like a waxy feel, isn't it? So I'm just going to go right around the edge of your lips. And then I'm going to fill them in. Yeah? Right, so yeah, you can't really sort of do that too much because it's it's not really soft enough to sort of, move your lips around particularly, but I'm happy with how that looks. Now, I've got two mascaras here. Depends on what you want. I like this one. I tend to wear it as an everyday. It's another Me product. So this is a feature length lash lover. So it's really, really, as you can see, get rid of that one quickly. Narrow brush, as you can see, but I love it. I find it really, really effective, so I tend to wear that on an everyday basis. However, today I'm wearing this one, which is a volumizing mascara. It's quite a snazzy little thing. So it's got two compartments to it, or two lids. So we unscrew this one. So it's like really chunky, and put that one on initially. So I'll do this one today so you can see, because I do feel like this is probably better. Right, so if you open your eyes and sort of look up for me, I'm just gonna do underneath the lash bits and slightly flicking up, and then I'm going to come up top, and then I'll get you to blink. Okay, so if you can just blink for me, blink, 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 and blink again. Okay, all right, and I'm going to close the lid and then open the top part. So it's just the same brush but less product, and we're going to go again. So if you look up for me, that's it. And then it's going to fill this bit, and then right, if you blink for me, so if you can blink, 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 blink. Okay, so today I only used this side. I didn't do both, and I do feel like I've got quite a nice, I didn't curl them or anything, I've just sort of left them. It's given me a nice sort of fuller look. I didn't want a big glam, but I can see from you that's really just opened your eyes up completely. Let's just repeat that on the other side, okay? So again, if you just look up for me, that's it. I'm just going to fill in underneath. And then those bits. Right, so now if you can blink for me, so blink, 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 blink. Okay, right. Do that. So look up for me. That's it, thank you. Just feel those. And then up. Right, if you just blink for me, blink, 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 blink. Okay. That looks amazing. Oh my god. Right. So, one of the final touches is going to be your lipstick application. Try not to open your eyes too much to sort of keep them. Oh, I don't want to get mascara up the top here because it's really lengthened your lashes. Right. This is the lipstick I like. So this is Pillow Talk. Just going to take the lid off. So we've got just a simple lipstick brush here. And I'm just going to coat the brush. Right, I'm just going to sort of pull your lip down ever so slightly, okay? I'm just going to put that on. This is a matte one, so if you wanted just a cream lipstick, that's absolutely fine. I can do that for you. But I do like the matte. I think the matte looks lovely. And then I'm just going to do the top as well, okay? Just goes on so smoothly. And just give them a rub together for me. So obviously this lipstick is one that you can buy quite easily and then keep with you to top up during the day. That wouldn't be difficult. It's not the cheapest of lipsticks. It is in the sort of, it's about £24. So it's not cheap, like I said. But it's very good quality. I do find that it lasts. It does last me well throughout the day. Now I do have the matching lip gloss. So this is called Seduction, but it's the, I think she's brought out a Pillow Talk lip gloss now. But when I purchased this, there wasn't. This was the closest matching lip gloss. So it's up to you. I can put a lip gloss on you now if you like, just to try it and see it. It looks stunning how it is, definitely. I just feel like a gloss would just, we don't have to put loads on, just something just to give it a shine. The risk is, if your hair's down, it could blow into your lips and then it's annoying. If your hair's up, it obviously won't do that. But if you're going half up, half down, I would have thought it would be okay. I think we should try it. You can always wipe it off if you don't like it. So get her lipsticks and lip glosses smell lovely. I just love the way lip gloss goes on. Okay. How's that? I mean, you look brilliant. Even if I say so myself, I think it looks really good. I think that mascara is definitely good for you. It depends if it's too glamour look, but I do feel like that looks good on you. Didn't do the eyeliner. I kind of feel like we didn't really need it with the eyeshadow. If you change your mind, we can try that next time. It wouldn't necessarily hurt, but your lashes are voluminous enough that it's not missing out by not having the eyeliner, if that makes sense. I don't think you're going to benefit enough from it to worry about it if you're not fussed. Okay, right, let's see. So mascara, we used then that one, and then lips, we used Pillow and Seduction. Okay, nice and simple. I've got all my notes. If you have any questions, then by all means, of course, please just give me a ring or email me or whatever. What I am just going to do, if you don't mind, is just take, I didn't take a before picture. I forgot to take a before picture. If you could just send me a selfie without any makeup on, that would be ideal. It's not the end of the world, to be honest, because it's not like we're doing a makeover. It's meant to be this is the looks you could achieve. It's up to you. Right, so if you don't mind, I'm just going to take a quick picture. If you could just sort of look over there. That's great. And then look over there. We're going to do one face on. And then if you just sort of look down ever so slightly and close your eyes so I can get a shot of your eyeshadow. Lovely. Yeah. Perfect. I've got some nice shots there. And I can send you pictures if you like as well of how your makeup's come out. Like I said, any questions you've got, just let me know. I'm just there, you know. I just want to help you if I can, so I want to make you feel as comfortable as possible because you've got enough stuff to stress about. So personally, I think that look would look very nice on your wedding day. But I mean, you can always go home or go to the dress shop, try on your wedding dress with that makeup on, and then it'll give you a better idea of how you're feeling. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, well, it was lovely to see you again, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. All right.